Going on, Poker Stars? It's Kamikaze Man 1, and I'm at the final table of a mixed event. Pot Limit Holdem, Pot Limit Omaha, Turbo, and I got a pretty decent chip stack. There are only 109 entrants in this event. Yeah, I'm third in chips, and it was just late. I mean, I just thought I'd jump in a few more tournaments before I called it a night, and I jumped in this one. Alright, we got Ace Jack suited on the button. Let's see. I don't really know this guy. So, I mean, I don't really know him too well, so I'm just going to go ahead and pass. I mean, the final table just started. I don't want to have to cut my video short if I go broke. So I'll just let it go for now, and I'll get it again eventually. Then we'll go after it. But yeah, I just hit the final table, and I just thought I would just hit the record button just to get a little bit more footage up on YouTube. But yeah, every 5 minutes the blinds go up and the game switches. And currently we're playing Pot Limit Holdem, if you haven't guessed. Oh. Let's see how this goes. People aren't really going broke very fast because in pot limit games there are no antes, only blinds, so people are a lot more, they can afford to be a lot more patient in a pot limit game than they would in a no limit hold'em game or something, or just any no limit game. So yeah, so right now we're just trying to be patient and try to move up in the pay scales, get some good hands. I mean, and get maximum value out of our good hands, and just don't get too carried away. I mean, we are gonna steal blinds like what we always do, and when we have our monsters, we're gonna try and get paid. Jack 10 suited, early position. Let's go ahead and throw that away. If I would have gotten that in any later spot, if I would have gotten that closer to the button, I would definitely throw in a raise, but no one has been able to act yet, so I don't really know how well Jack 10 suited fares, and I don't want to face a re-raise, and then I'd have to fold, because even though I'm one of the chip leaders, I still, my raises are a big chunk of my stack. They're a decent size. Now the game is switching. Now we're playing Pot Limit Omaha, and my hand selection in Pot Limit Omaha is way tighter than in Hold'em, because you can get into serious trouble playing too many hands in Omaha. We have our first all in, and he is called twice and probably 3 times. It's only going to be, so he has 3 callers. Let's see if we can get our first elimination. Well, there's quads talking. It's got to be quads. That's all it really can be. Yep, quads. Oh, maybe not. Boy. Nope. Quads were the recipient. We had got 2 eliminations. Very nice. And now that bumps us up to second in chips. Yeah, this hand's pretty junky. Just gonna let it go. I'm not gonna force anything. We have another all in, and the caller is in the lead. Oh, wow. Oh man. The guy who was all in, he had a mountain of outs on the turn. He had flush draws and he had I think like 2 straight draws, and he completely misses on the river. This hand is also very marginal. Just gonna let it go. When something important comes up, I'll speak up a little more. When there's nothing really going on, I generally don't really say much. Unless I got something on my mind, but I usually don't. Yeah. More junk. Junk. Yeah, I'm really tight with when I play Omaha. Just the game you just have to be where playing tight is right. Wow, we got a big hand here. Aces are in the lead, and they are way in the lead. And there's straight draws on the turn for stop the press, but he missed. Now we're on break. I'll go ahead and pause the video and I'll resume it when actually, I think I'll just cut this part. I'll just cut this part a little bit short and start a brand new segment because I only have about a minute and a half left in this segment, so I'll just go ahead and end it right now, and I'll resume the video with a different part. So stay tuned for part 2 of the final table.